Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Limitless Club. How you doing? Yes, I will be finally getting back. I've been kind of away working on other things, just kind of getting things started so I can prepare for this as well. And I came upon some news, so it made me want to start a little bit sooner. So we took a little break. Hopefully, things will get back to normal, and the main show that I intended to have will be here weekly, or if not every other day. So we will see. And so I have come across this article. It's not really an article, but it's news from Apple, and Apple has a new device. Since this is business news, Apple is a business tech, and I'm going to talk a lot about tech. So bear with me here. I'm going to play a little bit of this video of the reveal of the Vision. I believe it's called the Vision Pro. So there you go. That's the Vision Pro. Yeah, so this is basically you put it on your head and you can see it's basically like a computer for your eyes, and you control it with your hands. Now this is like augmented reality, but you can also watch movies and play games as if the TV is right in front of you. And again, this is nothing new in terms of technology, but I guess the advancedness of this specific Apple Vision Pro has gotten people talking, and I heard it's comfortable according to iJustine. And yeah, it has lots of different. Basically, it's a whole computer, so you don't need your Apple phone to control this. So you can use this for anything you want to. Maybe even even video editing and taking pictures, taking video from the device, and the whole thing is computer. You can actually see the people in front of you, unlike virtual reality, but you still have kind of a pair of view vision all around. So that's pretty cool. You can look at pictures. So I think this could be big for Apple. Look at how wide that screen is. This is insane. So for all the people who want big screens but they can't fit it in their house, the augmented reality should kind of take the space around. So I think whether you move this way or this way, it should work pretty well. And let's see. So yeah, this is so you get the glass. You can see the people, and you can see all types of objects. I could probably do a lot of like engineering, kind of like Tony Stark. He was doing that tech engineering with the holograms. He was kind of going like that. So you can see things in a different light with augmented reality. And again, I'm not sure if it can take away the augmented part. I think it can. It should be able to do that, maybe in a different mode, so you can be in a completely different place, or you can see your room. Look how big that TV gets, up to 150 inches, I think. I want to get like a projector here for the studio that goes up to 150 or more, or LED panels, which will cost tens of thousands of dollars depending on, But look at that. But I want to just casually watch a movie. This is the perfect way to do that. So I'm very, very impressed by this. So look at that. So I'm just driving around. So this is kind of a reaction video, but I'm also talk about Apple in general. And but yeah, Apple's been a pretty important company in the tech world, and I'm not a shill for Apple by any means. but they are making some pretty cool devices advances. I'm not sure if Google has caught up to them yet. I know Google Glasses was a thing, but I don't think it was anything near this. So I think Google has some competition for sure. And yeah, I mean, Apple's been holding out. They've been waiting to finally release something. And you can make calls, you can do voice, you can also digitally see your face as it is, but it'll be like a digital version of your face or something like that. So that's the interesting part. So it's perfect for voice calls. You can still have your headset on, but from their point of view, you won't have your headset on. So that's pretty cool. You can still see everything. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. You could work on your laptop. It connects to your laptop, and you can, I guess, you can see everything from your laptop, and control your laptop from remotely with your eyes or your goggles, whatever that thing's called, augmented goggles. But you don't need the computer to actually use the goggles as a computer, the glasses. You can look at the sky. See, this is pretty crazy. You can watch a movie. So I'm actually curious to see how it feels like wearing it. You can also completely change your background. So this is pretty cool. This is the part I'm actually more excited about. You can turn off and on the augmented reality to a more of a VR experience with a certain mode. So you don't have to use augmented reality. You can be in the actual theater if you want to. And this would be huge for gaming. This can integrate with like gaming and Sony and things like that. That would be pretty big. So yeah, I don't know. Like Sony better catch up, because I'm not sure what Sony's been doing, but they've been playing around. And you got to step it up as a company. And they've been a little bit too westernized with their games, to the point where even the Japanese people don't like the games. So if Sony can get something like this in with their own computer, with their own OS, which I've been trying to like get that out there, like, hey, Sony needs to have their own OS system to compete with Apple, but they never did it. And I think Sony actually had the first smartphone, so it wasn't even Apple. They just stopped doing it for some reason, for no reason. But then Amazon started slowly coming out with theirs, and then Google, and also with Kindle. But Google is kind of right behind Apple as well. So look at that. See that your face is digitally can be seen. This part I'm not sure how it's going to work, but this is pretty cool. It's a digital version of your face. So when you have the glasses on, you can still have a conversation with your glasses on. So this is kind of the weirdest part of it. So hopefully that'll make my teeth look good. You know, do that, fine. But yeah, this is pretty cool. Like, I really do want to. This is one of the very few devices that I actually want to try on before I buy it, because it's just one of those things you have to try. So yeah, so the movie theater part is probably the coolest part, but combined with the background change and all that, M2 chip and an R1 chip. I think it's the R1 is. It also has an M2 Max or something, some type of advanced M chip as well. Basically, the processor is just as fast as any laptop. So I won't be surprised if this will be a full-on computer. Now, in terms of the health part of it, like, is it good for you? Does it have, bad rays or waves or the waves coming from the device? That part is a little bit concerning. probably if you want to look at yeah. So yeah, from a business side, this Vision Pro looks pretty cool. I know Apple was excited to release the Vision Pro because that was just the main event, easily the main event of the show. Nobody cares about the MacBook 15 or whatever. We care about the Vision Pro because it's new and it's exciting, and that's what companies got to do. Keep coming out with new things. It took a while, obviously, and Google came out with their glasses. Nobody cared, but this looks like a legit thing. It looks like VR. It also looks like um, VR mixed with augmented reality. So the glasses look like VR, but it also does augmented reality, and it has a peer view vision. You can look around and see what's going on. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. And yeah, this is, I mean, don't know what to tell you. This could be very beneficial, especially if you have people in the room and it's a lot of noise. You just would want to sit down and just have a nice big TV in front of you and, eat your popcorn. Now you can do it anywhere, right? Or I can take care of business like I would do. And I can look at things and edit my videos, do whatever I want, in as big a screen I want to, right? The question is, how comfortable is this device? Is it good for business? I think it is. I think it will be good for business. I actually tried to get my own. Let's see. Yeah, I also tried to get my own device for my company, one of my tech companies. I have one tech company. It's not currently in business right now because I had to get things going. But in the past, in 2017, I started a tech company, and I wanted to make augmented reality glasses. And it was similar to this in a way, but not nearly as advanced. It was just really a third-party manufacturer, probably from China. I didn't want to deal with China. I wanted to do things in-house. So I kind of stopped the project and tried to find something more doable. And because you need like $1 billion to fund something like this, like with some serious engineers, serious hours, need to be there like all the time. And most people just can't just start a tech company and expect it to go well, because there's a lot of trial and error. So yeah, I think I just think this is going to be big, and it's going to get Google going. It's going to get maybe Sony to take things a little bit more seriously, because they should have been the first ones to have something like this a while ago, maybe like 5 years ago. Because the thing is, VR has been around for a while. Augmented reality has been around for a while already too. And for some reason, I'm not sure why I'm on Sony so much as a company, but Sony has been very disappointing in the last like 10 years. They should have came out with the electric car a long time ago, or any car. And they should have had something like this a long time ago. Now, I think Sony did have some VR maybe, but they should have been a little bit more innovative and really competitive with Apple, in my opinion. They're really good with the movie side, the film side, but and the PlayStation side a little bit. And the stock was terrible at the beginning, made no sense. Created high demand, and people were reselling it for high prices because they can get away with it, because it was in demand, so they can get away with it. The scalpers, as they call it. So yeah, so that's that. But yeah, so Sony got to step up. Google, I don't care if Google steps up or not. That's their decision. But I think Sony should step up with this. And I heard their earphones are pretty good, so I'm gonna try that out. I'm not a tech. This is not a tech channel, by the way. This is more of a business corporation channel. Like, we cover corporations and businesses and business ideas, or interview business people. But the tech world is very important in the business world, because there's a lot of Silicon Valley type companies that I will be covering. And so I guess that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Because again, this is not a video I expected to make per se so soon. We did just some house touring. Gonna do more of that. Hopefully, more in person. Actually, look at the real estate and agents and all the ways this business works. But I'm also be talking about the tech world. I'll be also talking about just maybe Amazon businesses, maybe people who create those mail companies. They can mail your stuff and mail services. I think Ryan Pineda already has a video out with her. Actually, I went to interview her a while ago. I added her to my list. She lives in Vegas, so I'm going to be covering a lot of different corporation news, Fortune 500 news, Tesla, Elon Musk. So I'll be covering lots of news. So anyway, guys, hope you like this. This is Limitless Club, guys. Limitless Club. Let's go. And we will talk to you next time. Bye.